that down, let's get things started with this. Guys, May 2nd is getting closer and closer, and that is, of course, the release date of Thunderbolts. This is, easily it's the most anticipated Marvel film I've had since Deadpool and Wolverine, but that was only 2 movies ago.
Yeah.
But, looking forward into the year, it was weird. We had the Captain America movie coming, Thunderbolts, and a Fantastic Four. Mm-hmm. And I've been saying, oddly enough, the Thunderbolts movie is the one I've been most excited about. We've been hearing some chatter about that it's really good, all that kind of stuff. I'm excited about it. Well, they've now got their tracking numbers for what they think Thunderbolts is going to make on its opening weekend. According to the Hollywood Reporter, they're saying Thunderbolts is tracking for a $70 million opening. They wrote the following. It's a virtual given that the 2025 summer box office will get off to a bigger start than last year when Marvel's Thunderbolts flies into theaters over the first weekend of May. However, the anti-hero comic book pick still has its work cut out for it. According to tracking, the tentpole is headed for a domestic debut in the $63 million to $77 million range, with a target number of $70 million. While a fair number in and of itself, that's on the lower end for a Marvel Cinematic Universe title opening in summer. All right. Here's what I'll say about this. If this movie makes $70 million opening weekend, they should pop bottles of champagne all over the Disney lot. Because, listen, I'm excited for this movie. I'm dying to see it. I cannot wait for Thunderbolts. But there's a few things you got to keep into consideration. Number one, we're coming off of a fairly weak Marvel movie with Captain America: Brave New World. Number two, these are all B-list characters. At best, B-list. Some, you could say, C-list. Mm-hmm. Actually, Mark W. in the live chat just put it well. It's the Temu Avengers. It's the Temu of Avengers. And I think he's right about that. Listen, nobody outside of comic book fans has ever heard of The Void. Only people who have watched a couple of things would even know who half the characters in the movie are. Yeah, we had Yelena in Hawkeye. Uh-huh. And the Black Widow movie, which is okay. And listen, I'm not trash talking on Florence Pugh. Love Florence Pugh. I think she's going to be a banger. And I think the movie's going to be awesome. I'm just being honest here. I think $70 million is optimistic. Now, I believe that this movie can make good money and have legs. We've seen a number, particularly of Disney projects, have come out, have a mediocre opening, and then have good legs. I think Thunderbolts, which has a pretty modest budget compared to a lot of Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, I think it can be profitable. I think it can be a hit. I'm just saying, I don't know that it can make much money until word of mouth gets out there that it's really good. Because, look, again, all due respect to Florence Pugh and Sebastian Stan, but neither, and I love them both, but neither of them are big A-list stars. None of the characters have been heavily featured in the MCU up to this point. I think probably a lot of people at home, average moviegoers watching the trailers, don't even know who half the people in the trailer are. Again, I believe this movie's going to be great, and I believe it will do well in the long run. I'm just saying, I think $70 million is a little optimistic. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, we've had a chance to see some of Marvel's top tier characters, actually, like Captain America, Brave New World, have their shine. I think it's good that we have these lower tier characters have a chance to, win the hearts of the audiences. I actually think the actors involved in this movie are actually top tier actors. I actually think like David Harbour, Florence Pugh.
But he's not a house. He's not. No,
they're not. They're not. They're not. I meant
they're all great actors.
Yeah, great acting. I mean, so that's a positive. I mean, I would have never seen Ant-Man if Paul Rudd wasn't Ant-Man.
Right.
This movie, I think for me at least, I have the benefit of actually liking these mid-tier characters as well as the people playing them. So it's going to be, I'm excited for this movie just for that fact. And then you throw in a character I thought I've never see on the big screen, the Sentry, which is my favorite Marvel character. If anyone doesn't know that,
Now.
and so I'm looking forward to this. I'm a little worried that what's presented to the general movie going audience, it looks like it'll probably look like, oh, this is not where's Captain America or where's
and that
you know what I
is
mean?
going to be it for a lot
That's
of
gonna
the
be a
average
big
movie going
problem. Yeah.
audience. They're going to look at this. I mean, just like they looked at even Captain America: Brave New World, and it didn't matter if it was Sam or Bucky. If you made either Sam or Bucky Captain America, it wouldn't matter. They would just look at it and say, well, wait a minute, that's not Captain America.
Yeah.
And now you're coming into this movie,
Yeah, it's tough.
and you've got a Walmart Captain America.
It's like a back to
in
back.
it. You've got, and again, none of that is to say that I don't think the movie's going to be great. And none of that is to say that I don't think it can be a profitable movie, 400, 500, 600 million dollars. I'm just saying, to get to that, it's going to take big positive word of mouth and big buzz. And you can't just have a big result on an opening weekend without that first. And so, again, I'm not saying this movie's going to make 30 million opening weekend. I'm just saying I think 70 is optimistic. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. It is, after all, still an MCU movie. And the trailers have been great. So it's possible it could hit 70. I'm just saying I think that's a little bit optimistic,
Well,
but we'll see how it goes. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Hungryroot. Okay, so I'm sure you guys can all relate to this. Spring hits and suddenly life goes from like 0 to 100. Busy season is officially in full swing over here. And honestly, who's got time to go grocery shopping? That's where Hungryroot comes in. See, because Hungryroot is like having your own personal shopper. I told them my goals and they started curating groceries for me that actually fit my life. Be it smoothies, snacks, salad kits, even ready to eat meals. All clean ingredients, no artificial junk. This week, I got the grilled turkey tenderloin with pesto grilled veggies, and it was amazing. And I got my usual protein-packed snacks. It's like they're learning my taste better than I even know myself. And the best part is, I don't have to waste time driving to the grocery store and wandering the aisles. That's time I can spend doing literally absolutely anything else. Guys, I love Hungryroot. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/Campea and use the code Campea. That's hungryroot.com/Campea, code Campea, to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/Campea, code Campea.
I mean, definitely. To me, it's like, to quote the Hulk, I see this as an absolute win.
What's that?
I see this as an absolute win, to quote the Hulk, you know? I mean, the article goes on to say, well, it's less than previous Marvel outings. Well, previous Marvel outings have been like skyrocketing. I mean, it's hard to compare current Marvel fare with previous Marvel movies and their openings. I mean, there's an uphill battle going on here, but
yeah.
I think if you hit 70, and I think there's a possibility the Monday after, one of our headlines may be like, Thunderbolts outperforms, and it's 80.
Sure, it's
like,
possible.
It's possible.
100%.
So,
and I hope for it. I mean, it's just, but also, I think you're right. It is an absolute win. If this movie can hit 70 million, look, there are already people typing up, the brave keyboard warriors typing up how Thunderbolts is a failure. Well, Deadpool and Wolverine made 200 million. Well, yeah, but that's Deadpool and Wolverine.
That's my point.
Yeah, this is Thunderbolts. B and C list characters they're pulling down off the shelf.
Yeah,
that most moviegoers have never heard of.
Yeah.
If they can make 70 million, which again, I am dubious that they can do that. I think it's optimistic. But if they can, you pop bottles if you're Disney.
And what I'm really hoping to see is this is like a Guardians where you get repeat attendance, because
yes,
it's fun.
that's what they're hoping.
It's fun. It's funny.
I don't remember, but this was delayed too, and there was reshoots with this one. Am I wrong?
Well, every single Marvel movie has reshoots.
But
that's planned.
But one where it was like, like it was finished. Oh yeah, okay. Never mind.
No, there was no like, oh no, there's a problem with this film. Let's reshoot.
Right, okay.
But remember, every single Marvel movie, even before they start shooting, they plan dates for reshoots just for when they have new ideas or whatever. So Thunderbolts was no different. But anyway, we'll see how much it can make. Guys, question is for you. How much are you looking forward to Thunderbolts? Maybe not much at all. Maybe, through the roof like me. But how much money do you think it can actually make opening weekend? I mean, a lot of people have never even heard of these characters. I think it can do well in the long term if it's great, but we'll see. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comments section below. and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.